The sorrow of a thousand worlds weigh heavy, and yet you can walk on. You literally
If you need a push, I'll be right there behind you.
That was awkward.
Do not despair. You are not without allies.
Wonderful.
What we have sown in blood, we have reaped in suffering, and it cannot go on.
Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
While it is true that man succumbs all too often to anger and avarice, he may yet overcome his baser instincts through the forming of bonds with others.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price.
And we, for our part, are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Save your tears for the morrow. You may be sure we will have ample cause to shed them, be they for joy or despair.
From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn.
A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never foresee.
Yet miracles do happen, so let us pray and will our friends home. I won't stop praying until I know they're safe.
Strong art thou, mortal.
Look to the light within, that you may continue to serve as a beacon to others.
Let's finish this.
Here the path ends. There is no way to reach our nest. I told you. Resignation and acceptance reign in this place. The rejection of life by those who came to curse it.
I have my ways.
Those whose dreams were unfulfilled. Whose prayers were unheard. Whose labors were unrewarded. Hope cannot deliver you unto hopelessness. Our refuge is beyond you. Always has it been. Such is the nature of this place.
I have my ways. We have our crystal.
You should have remained on Atheris. Struggle will avail you not, nor will it grant your comrades peace. Come, let me relieve you of your burden. You have suffered enough.
I know it.
Asm's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back. But you mustn't.
How do we make peace with
That's why it's too soon for this to end.
There are so many people in the
You must triumph.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I am ever grateful.
Please.
After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
So long as we remember, our fates remain ours to shape.
And Godspeed.
Perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Claudius and Emmet. Really?
I bid them remember, but all this time I'm the one who had forgotten. A right fool you've made of me, Hermes. And to add insult to injury, I've been denied a sound rest, forced to watch this clamorous show.
Oh, come now. It's been a gripping tale. Unbreakable bonds and noble sacrifice, sprinkled with moments of levity to counterbalance the pathos. It's got it all. I, for one, would have been perfectly content to watch enraptured from the stalls.
Why am I smiling? All my friends are gone.
But I won't say no to a bit part.
What are you?
Half-faded souls of the dead. Isn't it painfully obvious? Worry not. We haven't the power to defeat you, nor is it our duty to do so. Not anymore. That being said, we do have a score to settle. So here I am, Vinar. I suppose you needed me to tie it all together, these frayed threads of our history. But knowing you, I suspect there's a joke in it too. Oh yes, I can imagine you gloating over my forgetfulness. Were I feeling charitable, I might assume you had left room for the possibility of this outcome. Even so, you'll get no applause from me. A single gesture will not lighten the burden I've had to bear. Still, you must be commended. Our methods would not have brought mankind this far. And so, as a show of respect to the last of us, I make this declaration. You will not end our journey. That is our answer. The answer of all lives of Aetheris, past and present.
As you've called us to the stage, so shall we perform. And creation magics never fail to please. Drawing upon the hopes of your comrades, we will make for you a new path.
What form said path takes depends on you. So focus. Focus and envision that which rejects the claim that you cannot attain your goal.
Ours is the wisdom to weave the fabric of reality. Ours is the power to create.
Oh, Alpus flowers.
Meteon. Though I gave you these wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run, and so much more. A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
These Elpis blooms serve as proof that this realm is not utterly devoid of hope. No more can you deny its power. No more is yours the dominion of despair. In case the practical implications were lost on you, your comrades no longer need fight their fight. So go on. Call them back to your side.
Will they come back? Please tell me they're coming back. Are they whole though?
May you ever walk in the light.
How disappointing. Not even a single scar in the making to brag about.
You idiots! I shed so many tears because of you!
You'll find a way regardless.
Honestly, this is far more than any of us could have hoped for. Let us be thankful.
Please tell me they are going to survive, please. Not again, okay?
Indeed. That we thus stand reunited is a gift. Let us not squander it, and see that we all return to Etheris.
Aye. As soon as we've averted the final days.
Good to see you again. Our heroic sacrifice paid off, I take it.
Come, my friends. Let us carry on and finish it. Together.
I think I'm going for the second one. Although you made me cry because of the sacrifices of my friends. Should we not run, guys? You know, What the...
Can you hear me? The voice is within, crying in pain, wailing in sorrow, hurting, hurting. End it. Silence it. Silence our song of oblivion.
The way is open. They can proceed.
So it seems.
You're leaving?
Of course. The encore is finished, and I will not suffer myself to live again by Heideling's magic.
Oh, Matt.
But more than that, the future you seek is not the past we loved. That is why we fought, and why I lost. But though you defeated me, my ideals are inviolate, invincible. Spare me your pity. I have no use for it. If you would do something for me, save our star.
I'll do my best, Emmet.
See this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and with elation in your hearts, bid the final curtain fall.
Why am I taking 5,000 screenshots here?
Only then may it rise again, and a new tale begin, with new parts for all to play. Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World, the sacred sites of the forgotten people of the South Sea Isles? What about Mericidia, the southern continent? Do you know aught of its present state of affairs?
Why do I have a feeling that next expansion we are going to Mericidia or something?
I thought not. Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance.
Oh.
All of which is to say, expand your horizons, go forth, and seek discovery. Some of the civilizations in the reflections will surprise you. As the bearer of Azem's crystal, you may consider your duty to see at least that much.
Oh.
I certainly did.
I pray we meet again. If not in this life, then perhaps another.
Thank you, Hitler.
Whensoever it should be, I trust it will be a most joyous reunion.
For you, maybe. I want nothing to do with it.
Oh, don't be that way.
He goes with a smile again. Seriously. It's my fervent hope that our ancient friends will find a new beginning, they and all of their brethren who have returned to the ethereal sea. For that to come to pass, we must succeed. We must avert the final days and save Etheris. You're going to stay alive, right? All of you. To go and see all those places and more. Emet-selch has given you quite a task. Suffice it to say, I should be glad to assist you. Once we return together triumphant, of course. For all the lives on those stars whose light had been extinguished. For the ancients who went before us, I offer a solemn prayer. No need to explain, I have a rough idea what happened while I was gone. It was a strange feeling, as though I was struggling in a pitch-black sea. A powerful tide was trying to wash me away, one that churned with hatred and envy for life, and it was all I could do to swim against it. Then suddenly I was here. It felt long and short at the same time, hazy as in a dream. But through it all, one thing was crystal clear. You fought with all your being to keep our hopes alive. I can't claim I fully understood the workings of this place, but in that moment I felt I knew what I needed to do. I felt that it was the right time to offer up this life I owe, that I could risk it all on the wager that the rest of you could manage without me. Full glad am I to see that I was right. You idiot! You and the twins! You three are going to be my death! As different and mysterious as the ancients may be, they were people not unlike us. The first people to fall and feel pain, and the first forced to find a way to rise again. From them we have come, and in our pain and suffering we are connected. I don't think I ever knew what to say to the man. In retrospect, it always felt like the wrong thing. But the past notwithstanding, he came to your aid in your moment of need. We are here, and we will not squander this chance he has given us. We will see this tale to a triumphant conclusion, and bid the final curtain fall. Are you ready, Elia? I'm not entirely sure, but I think I am. Then let us set forth for the reckoning. Having come this far, I know everyone's resolve is beyond doubt, so I will say only this. Within the dead sun soars the emotions that Meteion has hoarded, the emotions of innumerable souls who strove for happiness but failed. As it was with the denizens of Ultima Thule that barred our way, it's not for us to rebuke and admonish. It was not by passing judgment on the tragic legacies of others that we arrived at this moment. Rather, it was by opening our hearts to their despair, by understanding and acknowledging their fates, while still refusing to share in them ourselves. To hold fast to hope, not in ignorance, but by choice. Should you struggle to do so, I'm here to help, as you have all helped me. We will prevail. Everyone is going home today, understood? Let's put an end to the end. I'm going to say the second one.
I went for the second one as well.
Aye! All of them?
So you are finally here, in this place between death and rebirth, where life knows no dawn.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Come then. Follow me down into the darkest depths of despair.
Our tank is a warrior.
Which is good.
That's a nice introduction to the dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, this place. This was in the launch trailer. Which way are we going? Oh, Meteion is showing the way. Oh, don't step on those things.
Ow.
I should not forget that I need to heal every once in a while.
Probably a good idea, yes.
What is this place? Look at this.
Until they curse not the illness, but their fellow corrupted.
First boss.
Good luck us.
Caustic Reliable. What? Reliable.
Those who lived and festered. Those who died.
Oh. Okay. What's happening? Oh, I need to. Ah, shit.
What? I'm dead.
Yeah, I know, because of me.
What did you do?
I have to cleanse that. Okay. That was something. Oh! Earrings. Need. Visions of another world.
A brilliant star.
Oh my goodness, what the?
Disease.
Okay, where are we? Whoa. Okay, we're going this way. Oh my goodness. I was so calm in all of the other dungeons. Why am I so scared here? Exactly. Seriously, I was so calm in the other dungeons. I'm so scared.
Because you went through tragic loss half an hour ago?
Probably. Okay, resuming peace protocol. All life forms must be eliminated to achieve peace in perpetuity. I see. Where are we going? Uh-oh. Oh, in between them. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's okay. I'll res you. Oh my goodness, what the hell? Oh!
Oh shit.
Okay, we survived, good. And it's no thanks to me, because I suck so much here right now. Concentrate, Julia, concentrate. You can do this. It's okay. It's not that scary. I am not scared. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is so beautiful. But this is such a beautiful place. What happened here?
He wants to die.
Yeah, but why? I don't understand. This looks so pretty. What? The Lost Mercy? That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Nope.
Warm glow? What's a warm glow, precious? AoE, you say. I get it. Oh. What? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Bathed in its golden glow.
This is something else.
Slept happy ever after.
Stand behind the ones that are not facing you.
Yeah.
Get away from me, husband.
What?
Woo. This was something.
That you still stand. Your determination defies all reason. The souls within me writhe and recoil in your presence. What must I do? What pain must I visit upon you to make you surrender to despair?
No one is unbreakable. What pains one may weather may bring another to tears. But therein lies our strength. For when we fall, our brothers and sisters are there to raise us up, again and again, without end.
I see. But no matter how much hope exists, Ever will there be more despair. Ever will the living cast the present and lament the future. So shall sin into the light ceases to be.
What is going on? Oh my. And here's our trial boss.
7 hells.
On your guard.
Don't you dare touch them! Not again! No, 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 no.
The rage. It rises. Rises.
What the?
Did you just throw 2 banners at us?
Estinian, no! Estinian!
Stop! Calm yourself, please.
Guys, please stay alive, okay?
We die in pain. We die in suffering. Who are you to live? Who are you to hope?
Hold on, my friends.
No, 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 no.
Watch out!
No, 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 no! Please don't die again, please, please, I can't.
Alphino!
We cannot comprehend. We cannot know. We cannot know!
Don't, please! Don't do this to them! To yourself!
Just one good strike.
Stop! Please stop!
We will not suffer alone. All will know our pain.
No, you don't!
No, 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 please!
All awash in ice, a frozen waste, forever silent.
Wait!
What did I say?
Don't!
I'm sending them back. Oh, I'm going to destroy you.
You gifted them a
Get a heart attack.
I almost got a heart attack. I completely forgot about that device.
And rendered yourself powerless.
Are you sure about that?
Bereft of the synergy you claim is your strength. Unless you need to call upon the dead once more. Defiant to the last. But you will be one with us ere long. You will be battered and torn and made to crawl. You will weep and wail and curse your impotence. Curse your life as it fades. As we did. As we died.
Oh, wow.
That's a nice screenshot.
Such pain and sorrow we felt. Such anguish and rage. We tried. We tried. But it was no use. Only when we surrendered did we find release. Only when we embraced death. So join us in despair and embrace yours. My ultimatum. What is happening?
Yeah, I'm asking the same question right now. What is happening? What? Shinryu? Excuse me? Wait, Zenos?
At the end of everything, I find you, my friend. I sought something in you once, as you did in me. When at last I understood what it was, I journeyed to Huliandel to seek you out. Struck a bargain with the woman who shares your gift. In exchange for lending the Scions my aid, I was given the means to come hither. Gorging upon what remained of the Mother Crystal, I reclaimed the form of the dragon.
What?
And
wait.
still for our reunion, I rode the light of the stars to you.
He talked to Kryl.
Yeah.
Get their approval to gorge the remaining of the Mother Crystal. They gave him right to do so? How did they trust him?
I don't know.
Well, Kryl can feel others' intentions. Unless he killed them all. You didn't do that, right, Zenos?
I take it this is your prey.
Yes, that is my prey, Zenos. Will you help me?
But why does it still live? Surely it is no match for you.
I don't know.
I assumed you would be above something so banal as despair. Am I mistaken?
If it comes to it, I won't save you. I'm not going to say that I don't want your help, because I need help. Come on, be realistic. But I'm not going to save him.
I care not. What I desire of you isn't succor. It is satisfaction. So come! Let us dispense with this distraction, you and I!
This was not the person I was thinking to be fighting alongside with.
You struggle in vain. You will not silence our song of oblivion.
Am I going to summon people to his back? That's something. This place is... let me look 1 second.
And there's a planet coming.
Yeah, I see. Hello, bye! Bye!
Have a great time.
It is not having a great time.
Look down.
Oh, yes, we are on Zenos.
We are literally on Zenos, in fact.
Wait. Screenshot time. First timers everywhere. No joke. Everyone is writing first time, first time, first time. The Endsinger.
You will never reach it. Will never reach the deliverance you seek.
I even have Zenos fighting with me. What are you talking about? Everyone have a shield. Elegia? What is that? AoE.
That's AoE.
Do I need to watch that planet? Oh, yes.
Yes, watch the planets exploding.
Oh, when they meet each other, they explode.
Yes.
Oh. Elenchos, what is Elen? Oh, don't stand in the middle. Ooh, that hurts. And now sides. Okay, if she opens her mouth, it's middle. If her eyes glow, it is sides.
This is a kindness.
Oh. This side. Oh no, not that side. I'm dead. Both healers are dead. Honey, you are the one to raise. What's happening? Oh, they get big. I am not entirely sure if I'm in the right place. Please be the right place. No! Oh.
Yes, it is the right place.
Again, AoE. Are you serious? Again, planets. Run! No, you're not dead. Get out of it. Goodness gracious me, this is so hectic.
And you want to be extreme version of this.
Well, I have to learn.
If there is no happiness in
Planitis. What is that? Oh, face change, is it?
There is only one place it may be found.
What? Why do I have a feeling that we need to kill this before the despair goes up to 100?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You're literally throwing planets at us? Again?
Okay, you can see the laser where
Yeah.
it's pointing.
Tank, get ready. LB3, tank, LB3, tank, LB3! All right. Limit break, come on. What is happening?
What? Your time has come. It always does.
What are we doing? What do we need to do? I have absolutely no idea. Wait, is this supposed to happen?
Seems like it. Yes, it is supposed to happen.
Who are you summoning, guys? You're praying.
Are you summoning Primal?
A shield! They summoned the shield! The music!
What is this defiance?
How colorful it has become!
We cannot suffer it again.
Telomania. What is a telomania, Precious?
What we saw.
Oh my goodness!
What I saw.
Endure and remain forever strong, standing tall in the dark.
This can only end in misery and desolation.
You are not going to kill me or anybody else again.
None should hope for better.
That didn't even hurt.
If this was not the answer, then what is it? Where lies happiness?
It's like, Zenos, my trusted steed! Onward!
Onwards.
Where am I going exactly? Okay. Where is everyone?
No matter where we flew, there was only darkness and loneliness and pain. We couldn't find the answers Hermes yearned for. The answers he deserved. Greetings, you who are my final encounter. I wish to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts. May we please be friends?
Can we give her something nice so she doesn't die in pain?
Change color.
Yes, I can see them. The memories of a long, long journey. So many people. The thoughts of them overflowing in your heart. What they live for. What gives their lives meaning. There was never a single answer. You gather pieces of happiness, precious and fragile, only to lose them. Then start again. On and on it goes, until death takes you into its gentle embrace. that which Hermes sent us to find was there all this time. On Etheris.
We created it together.
Like a field of flowers, perhaps. At first a single blossom. It spreads and takes on more colors. Thank you for guiding me here. To find these words at journey's end fills me with joy. And so, before I fall forever silent, there is one thing I must do.
I hope it's a nice thing.
No expression of regret will undo what my sisters and I have done, or restore what we have stolen. But if you would allow it, I would sing one last song. A song of the newfound joy that swells in my heart. Of the beauty of light when it shines across a dark and starless sea. Of a dream that from the soil of worlds now lost to sorrow, life will spring forth once more. Nourished by gentle rains and caressed by uplifting winds. A song of hope.
This is so pretty. Oh, she is back to herself again.
One day, life will fill the universe again. And Hermes will see this and smile. How, I do not know. But I do know that where there is a will, there is a way. After all, miracles happen every day. Do they not? I will create a path back to your ship, where your dear friends await. Hold in your heart your desire to return to them, then follow my lead and walk forth. That hope will surely guide you true.
Where is Zenos in all of this?
Somewhere flying through space.
No, he landed.
You mean to return to the world where you are hailed as a hero?
Of course I do, Zenos.
Hear me then. Not as a hero, but as simply you. As I learned in Alamigo, you are a formidable foe. Stronger than any I have faced. Against you, I need bring my all to bear. I need burn through the candle of my life. This is the sole pleasure I know. And it is the sole pleasure I have to share. And so I come before you, to issue challenge, and offer singular bliss.
Am I going to fight you again?
If you wish to walk away, I will not stop you. You value life. You do not burn yours save for reasons you deem worthy. Reasons such as those which brought you here. The salvation of a world and its people. The motives of a hero true. But there is more to you than that. You know this to be true. As surely as you know the thrill of pushing your body and soul to their limits. Of confronting ever mightier foes, dancing ever closer to the precipice. Wondering if this will be the one to finally fill the void. Such pleasures you seek for their own sake, and no other reason. Is this not so, adventurer? Ha! Acceptance! At long last! The conflagration of our clash will scorch even the stars!
Really? We are going to give that quest to Zenos? Zenos, the quest giver.
High enough.
Whoa. Well, you asked for it. I didn't want to give you this pleasure, Zenos, but you asked for it. All right. Let's see what you do. Come on.
I haven't taken this many screenshots.
Zenos' soul is ablaze with passion. The space comes to life with dynamism as your spirit burns in kind. Your souls burn brighter, your power swells. Oh, I'm... Spark of hope. Shall we do this dance, Zenos?
Push yourself to your limit and me to mine.
Tidal wave. Oh wait, tidal wave. You're not fooling me. Another shield. Akmorn, you must be joking. How many times are you going to do it?
Mine for the taking.
Okay. I see you. Come on. There we go.
A test of your reflexes.
A test of my reflexes? Excuse me? Oh! Ouch! Whoa. Okay, that was not nice.
A test of your reflexes.
Get away. I learned of your ways, Zenos. Can you please kindly f*** off? Uh-oh. This way? Okay. Good. Oh, turn your back! That was why I got petrified. I need to turn my back. I didn't see the eye. It's so small. There we go.
Ah, my soul! How it burns!
Don't tell me you're going to... Wait, what? Don't tell me we're going to fight you again. Please don't.
I know you feel it too. The inferno swelling within you.
Oh, we are fighting you again.
Come! Let all creation be consumed by our ravenous fervor!
Really?
I have you!
Ouch! Ouch! Oh my goodness, Zenos!
Do not tell me your life's fire is already spent.
Zenos, stop it!
I have you!
No, you don't. Come on, Zenos, you're almost done. Stop this. Stop it this instant. Please tell me we're done.
No, not yet. Not until the last of me is spent.
Am I going to fight him again?
Now fall! This is my moment! Our moment!
Sorry for me destroying my keyboard in the process. Oh my goodness! Are you serious? Well, I have a 71 monk. It came to this. Literally punches. Stop it, Zenos. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on, Zenos. Stop it. Enough. Really, enough.
That I should lose again.
I'm giving my last breath and he's giggling.
Disappointing.
Zenos egg. Oh. Oh, I'm spent.
Never have I understood those around me. Understood their obsessions. Besieged by their banality, the world is a mire of tedium and trivialities. But in these fleeting moments, there is a spark, blinding, brilliant, gone too soon. What of you?
My mirror. Born into this world, bestowed name. Bid to seek out strife and adventure. Was this life a gift or a burden?
Girl, don't faint, please. I want to go home.
Did you find fulfillment?
Did he die? Keep your eyes open, please. Goodbye, Zenos. Why do I feel sorry for him? Why?
Can you hear? Safe. Must tend to.
What? What's happening?
When you're. Please.
Someone, and
Please.
The scions. Is it Alize crying? Alize, don't cry.
you can't leave us. Not like this. If you do, I'll never forgive you. So come on. Open your eyes and get up.
Come on, girl, open your eyes.
Are you with us? Oh, thank the heavens. For a moment we thought...
Is everyone alright? I don't care if I'm alive or not. I want everyone else to be alright.
After what you've done, you're the last person...
Oh no, Christ!
to be asking that. You... How can you keep your promise if you're not here?
Another fine show you've put on, my friend.
A fine show indeed. What were you thinking, fighting alone? Never do that again. My poor heart couldn't bear it.
Put yourself in our place. If you hadn't returned, how do you think we would feel? And if that sounds harsh, it's because we care.
Guys, you sacrificed yourselves, remember?
As best we could.
How did I feel?
The pain?
I think I can get up.
That is gladdening. Grievous as thine injuries were, however, I would counsel repose for a time.
Is this real? I'm not dreaming, right? I'm not dreaming.
There's nothing gladdening about this. When Meteion appeared in here and told us that you were right behind her, we all got our hopes up. But you never came. And when you finally deigned to appear, you're within an ilm of your life.
Please tell me this is not a dream. Please tell me this is real.
Damn you for making us worry.
I'm sorry, Alize.
Oh, those were cries of celebration. Anyway, well, the important thing is that you're all alive and in reasonably good health, and we mean to get you back that way. As for your earlier request, I'm quite certain we're in range to make contact now.
Ah, excellent. Let us announce our return at once. I hope you're ready.
While you were unconscious, we set out from Ultima Thule, you see. Can you stand? If so, you may wish to see what's outside.
Finally, I'm touching someone. Can I please hug everyone here?
We're home, my friend. We're home.
Why do I still have a bad feeling? Why? How are you even able to see us from everywhere?
Is that?
It is! It's the Ragnarok! They're back!
truly.
They've done it!
Welcome home. Yes!
Hi, Alpha!
Welcome home, everyone! Welcome home!
We finished it? Well, there's always an after credits scene, but... Wow. What a journey it was.
Oh, Hermes. Oh, no.
The Warrior of Light, it's my name! Are you joking? That was something!
Dearest mother.
Meanwhile.
Dearest father. This letter will be the very last that I write to you from the Rising Stones.
What?
As I commit these words to parchment, I fondly recall my journey as a scion. From the time I first walked into the Order's former halls, to the time I set forth to forestall the final days. At the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, we fought the battle of our lives. Fought against despair itself. A veritable maelstrom of it, fed by the resignation that dwelled in the hearts of beings not so unlike ourselves. Full oft have I harbored the same malaise. Have I been brought to my knees, crushed by the weight of sorrow and defeat, convinced that I will never rise again. However, I have also known many moments of unbridled joy and happiness. By this truth do I find hope within, blooming resplendent, like the Elpis flower. And thus do I endure. do I look forward to creating more memories with my friends and loved ones. For from these fertile seeds, yet more hope shall spring forth.
Hi, Fleming.
And they will grow to become shining lights that illuminate the dark. Thus believing, I leave the rising stones behind, as will my comrades.
Where are you going?
For, as we have decided, after careful deliberation, we are disbanding the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
What are we to do?
There you are, Alphino. Everyone is already gathered in the foyer.
My apologies. I'll be right there. At least, that is what the story will be.
Ah! Hi.
Okay.
You sneaky bastards.
Going back into hiding.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
What could you possibly have left to do now?
Oh, just a letter.
I imagine it will be a while before we can gather like this again.
So it must be, if we're to keep up appearances. From now on, it falls to the Grand Company of Eorzea and its allies to deal with the realm's crises.
Meanwhile, we shall return to our erstwhile ways. Retreating from plain sight to take our place in the shadows once more.
Indeed. For the foreseeable future, I expect that we must work independently, as we seek out problems that want for solving.
Okay.
But a day will come when we face another great challenge, and we will face it together, as we always have.
As much as I look forward to that day, I do hope it doesn't come anytime soon.
Yeah.
Next batch.
Formal association or no, if any of you should require my services, you need but ask. I'll be glad to keep my lance arm honed.
I'll hold you to that. So you had better keep your link pearl on hand.
Link Pearl and Estinian.
So you really mean to stay, Tataru?
Oh, someone has to keep the Rising Stones in proper order. And even a super-secret organization requires a super-secret base of operations.
Oh my
goodness! To the rest
goodness!
of the world, it will be naught more than a workshop for Eorzea's foremost up-and-coming artisan.
Yes, she is evil.
No! No! Tataru is love.
If you thought our coffers were full to bursting before, just wait till I can devote myself wholly to the crafts.
Tataru will become an omni-crafter.
Plotting to build a mercantile empire to rival that of Lord Lodorito, are we?
I, for one, look forward to your future successes, Tataru. As do I our next meeting.
And with that, I believe it is past time you all made ready to depart. Leave no preparations undone or words unsaid, all right? Now, off with you.
Who is coming with me? What am I doing?
Fading to black.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
Yeah.
I am going to talk to everyone. Arenwald has pressing matters, according to him anyway. A pity he couldn't be here to witness this momentous occasion, though he bids me tell you congratulations. As for me, well, once the Scions disband, I intend to resume my work in Ralgar's Reach. I suppose Arenwald will need support in Grebania too, though he would not admit as much. Well, he will have my help, whether he wants it or not. He is a little strange now, me Linkpar's gone quiet. Since my unique skills are no longer needed for the safety of the star and all that, I'm going to become an adventurer like you, traveling far and wide. I imagine I'll start by heading to Mercidia or the New World. Just need to find myself a ship first. Oh, Alia, how are you feeling? Any lingering aches or pains?
Many.
I can't apologize enough for sending Zenos to find you in Ultima Thule. When he came to me in Sharlayan, I was truly torn. As ever, there was only one thing on his mind. Forced to make a decision, I reasoned that if he would not be deterred from seeking you out, he might at least aid us in our cause. And so I struck a bargain. In the end, he was true to his word, and you defeated him despite your earlier exertions. By knowing the state you were found in, it could have ended very differently. My decision almost cost you your life, and no words could express the remorse I feel. I won't lie, I thought that was it for me. No, it worked out. I don't want to make Kryl sad. It's a relief to hear you say that, thank you. Time and time again, I have been made to feel woefully inadequate. I wasn't much use in battle, nor could I face the Forum without my nerves getting the better of me. It always fell to you and the others. I must and will do better. And I shall begin with the restoration of the students of Baldessian. Through our work, Sharlayan will strengthen its ties with other nations, that we may be better prepared to face whatever threats arise in future. Of course, this isn't something I can accomplish alone, but thankfully I have the staunchest of help in Raha and Ojika, and our other remaining members. Together, we'll continue Grandfather's work. As before, certain commissions will take us to dangerous locales, and we may need to call upon seasoned adventurers. In such times, might you be willing to assist us? Not because you feel obliged, mind you, but because you feel a lure for the task itself. Do you even need to ask? Marvelous! Should something of interest arise, I shan't hesitate to reach out to you. Until that day, I shall endeavor to become a more dependable comrade. Oh, I should mention that Erenville has kindly agreed to share aught of potential interest he hears from his fellow gleaners. In exchange, we will help them to restore the archives to their proper order. With the Exodus abandoned, all items must be returned whence they came, a task no less grueling than their removal. Even now, Ojika assists in the sorting of arcane artifacts. Oh yes, not only is he a skilled administrator, he is also a certified appraiser specializing in relics from the 5th Astral Era. Despite his qualifications, though, he seems none too keen on the work. I shall have to go and relieve him as soon as I can. Ah, Alia! Pray forgive me for delaying the gathering. I was writing a letter, you see. My parents. As busy as father has been, tending the aftermath of the Exodus, he has been good enough to show concern for the Scions. And besides, I have made them worry enough for a lifetime. Henceforth, I will endeavor to write as often as I am able. A little effort to set their minds at ease while we continue to be away from Sharlayan. Both Alizé and I are off to assist with Garlemald's recovery, you see. Though uncertainty remains over what will become of the nation, we cannot well leave the capital in its present state. We will rejoin those members of the Ilzabard contingent still stationed there. Lucy and Maxima helm the relief effort, with support from our allies, the people of Garlemald among them. They will gradually be joined by those who have finished treating the tempered across the lands. Lest you misunderstand, we do not seek redemption for failing Lysnia and her sister. That's a burden we must always bear. Nay, we go because of the truth in Lord Quintus's word. The truth that, whatever ideal individuals may espouse, nations are not moved to action unless they stand to benefit. For the foreseeable future, the fallen empire will be at the mercy of both internal and external forces. And though I do not doubt the intentions of the contingent, with greater powers involved in their relief effort, our allies may well find themselves drawn into a political agenda. In going, we seek to ensure that the needs of the people come first, to understand their hearts, that we might better help them to begin anew. I want to go and see him. By all means! Full glad would I be for your visit, and I believe I speak for Alize as well. For fairly as long as I have been in Eorzea, you have been at my side, watching over me, in good times and in bad. How many times have we gathered to share tidings? None could possibly keep count. The world is changing and will continue to do so. Yet no matter what the future brings, I hope that I can ever look to you, in good times and in bad, as a dependable comrade and dear friend both. Thank you, Alia, from the bottom of my heart. I've been keeping Arenvald abreast of the situation in letters, but unfortunately he could not be here today. When it's convenient for both of us, we should pay him a visit. Yes, we should. You were but an amateur adventurer when we first met, but look at you now! You have grown into quite the fine young lass, just as I always knew you would. One might say I ought to settle down in my old age, but seeing you now has set my adventurous spirit ablaze once more. But the first journey I set out upon will be a long-awaited hot spring store with my dear friend Home. There has been naught but chaos since the Telephoroi first appeared. Towers, lunar primals, the Empire, the final days. Yet we have weathered it all and lived to see the sun rise on a new day. And now that peace has returned, I can finally resume my travels with my grandfather. Perhaps we will go first to Kugane, to relax in the Bokaisen hot springs. That might be nice. Of course, my journey will not simply be for pleasure. I will collect information on the territories I travel. Perhaps I shall visit Naksha via Doma. Alia, thou hast spoken with our comrades. Though this parting be not forevermore, it's nonetheless occasion for sorrow. Akin to a pixie's path, the navigation of such farewells is a perilous endeavor indeed. For their part, however, the Loports embark upon a new beginning. Though bereft of its purpose as a vessel, the moon yet remaineth hospitable for the creatures of Etheris. Thus do our lunar visitors convene with the Forum, intent upon assigning some new and beneficial role to our solitary satellite. Yet ere that may come to pass, there is much and more each party must learn of the other, a process which doth promise to be eventful indeed. To that end, a cadre of Loporits hath gleefully dispersed across our lands in the name of mutual understanding. Heidelin, it's said, did imbue them with her love for all things born of this star, and Svena's own nature, I believe, which doth manifest in this irrepressible, inexhaustible curiosity of theirs. Having witnessed that which they strove to achieve, I wish most keenly for their long labors to be rewarded, that their abiding affection for man result in a boon for all. Moreover, I hope to continue our acquaintance and share in such knowledge as they see fit to impart. I'll call this friendship. I did not wish to presume. I would be honored should they consider me a friend. For it's certainly true that I have grown fond of their company. But I shall digress no further. This day should belong to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, to mine incomparable companions. Oft times hath mine reticence caused thee grief, and mine actions spurred allies to suspect betrayal. And yet, here amongst you I still stand. No amount of words could express my gratitude for thine acceptance and forgiveness. Thus, instead, I do proffer my humble support. Be it unto the deepest abyss or the highest heavens, even I must needs founder across stormy seas. Ever shall I answer thy summons. I understand that following thy clash with Zenos, the teleportation device thou had discarded fell to thee from on high. To return to thee in such a manner, I did confer with Wilson and Blovida, yet they insist the device was possessed of no such capability. It was a miracle befitting the nature of that place, where emotion becometh tangible reality. Whence then arose this timely wonder? Thine ardent wish, or another's fervent prayer? Alia, seen to your preparations, have you? I'm just making another sweep of my belongings. Wouldn't do to find I have forgotten something halfway to my destination. In case you hadn't heard, we received new reports detailing the devastation caused by the final days. It appears the situation is gravest in the lands surrounding the Bounty, where the sky first began to burn. After that, the calamity was observed in the far north, in Garlemald, and the frozen lands beyond. We also had reports of the heavens catching fire in isolated locations, one of which was an area in the northern Empty. Had our quest taken any longer, Sharlayan too may have come under threat. Thank goodness it's over now. To be sure, blasphemies and lesser beasts may still be roaming about, but these localized crises should be well within the capacities of each nation to handle on their own. The scions are no longer needed. Which isn't to say that we won't help out where we can, of course. As individuals, no more of this order business. For my part, I'll be heading to Garlemald with Alpha now. They were among the first affected and still need all the help they can get. It won't be easy. An inevitable part of aiding those in need is coming face to face with tragedy. Knowing it doesn't make it any easier, though. That I'll curse my weakness. My inability to fix every problem and save every lost soul. But no matter how much it hurts, I won't give up. I'll do what I can for as many people as I can, begrudging no effort. And should I find myself discouraged, I'll remember you. Think back fondly to one of your many moments of triumph and the accompanying determined expression. Even those that still annoy me in retrospect, like when you activated the teleporter without warning. Well, I was trying to save all of you, you're aware of that, right? And should you hear about me, I want you to remember too. Remember that I'm out there somewhere, trying my very best. Think you can keep up with me? I think I'm going to say that one, because why not? You asked for it, so you had better watch out. Oh yes. The next time we meet, I'll be vastly improved, so don't be surprised when you find yourself marveling at me. Did I forget to mention anything? Ah yes, the Hanish envoy who came to see Estinian also bore a letter from Matsya. He writes that Mevan and Karasov's little girl is doing well and he often goes to visit her. It won't be easy growing up without her parents, but with her fellow villagers watching over her, I dare to hope that she won't want for warmth as she grows up. I can still scarce believe our battle extended to the ends of creation, but seeing the Scion's mission to completion was both an honor and a privilege. As for myself, I spent quite a while away from home, so I think I'll return to Limsa for now. And once I get there, my first order of business will be downing a pint or 3 at the Drowning Wench. The exploits of you and your companions are truly an inspiration to us all. I have never felt more compelled to hone my own skills, that I one day might be able to accomplish such heroic deeds. Ernhus means to visit Limsa, and I will join him and continue my search. I know not when we will meet again, but please take care of yourself. It's a shame the Scions are disbanding. Even if only in name, I still fondly recall the day you grant me my uniform. My memory remains vivid, yet it feels like a lifetime ago. I considered returning to the Adder's Nest, but since I have come this far, I have decided I ought to continue my journey and venture to Garlemald instead. I can't hold a candle to the infamous Wandering Minstrel, but I thought I might share with the Garleans the tale of your epic deeds, extend to them an olive branch of song, if you will. The salvation Minfilia dreamed for Eorzea comes closer to reality with every step the Scions take. Yes, the world may still be in the throes of change, but it is improving. I see it happening day by day, and I sit here praying that whatever new road you walk will bring you the wonder and joy you deserve. Should you need a rest in between your journeys, do come and join me on the terrace for old time's sake. Ah, our champion and savior. I was beginning to think my chance for an audience would never come. That sounded more amusing in my head. Speaking of heads, I was worried about yours, and the rest of you, for that matter. On the mend, I trust. Glad to hear it. You were in a bad way, and healing magics or no, I'm impressed by how swiftly you have recovered. Then again, it's hardly the first time you have cheated death. Your strength of will has never failed to astonish me. Look at what you have accomplished. Meteion defeated, her Song of Oblivion cut short, the source and all her reflections delivered from the final days. If he had faltered at the last, then all hope would have been lost. But you held fast. Now Reen has a tomorrow to look forward to, and I could ask for no greater gift than that. As for a lesser gift, however, the next time you see her, I would appreciate you not describing my travel plans with Urianger as aimless wandering. We have a purpose in our roaming, after all, keeping an eye on things in the absence of the Scions on the world stage. There will never be an end to the little problems that go untended by nations. We will do our best to help out where and when we can. Which, I suppose, is an approach not far removed from aimless wandering when you get down to it. Perhaps you could tell her I'm faring well, and leave it at that, eh? No need to mention this feeling of being uprooted. I have never been one to stand still for long, but when I think of home, it's the rising stones which comes to mind. How many times have we set out from the space, thence to return when our work was done? On the day the Scions came together, I only hoped for Minfilia to find a place where she belonged, but never did I expect to find one here for myself. Indulge me, Elia. I have a question for you, and imagine Minfilia herself is asking. Are you glad you joined the Scions? Are you joking? That was the best decision in my life? Best decision I've ever made! I can honestly say the same. But all good things must come to an end, at least for a time. Should you need a helping hand, for infiltration or reconnaissance, you know who to ask. I'll come running, and you'll likely get a certain funny-talking fortune-teller into the bargain. In case you have not heard, the Waking Sands will be converted into a warehouse. We'll be keeping the place free of rats and cobwebs, so it can still serve as an outpost should the need arise. Considering Tataru's ambitions, however, I would not be surprised if she claimed a lot for her budding empire. Where is this music?
Nothing naughty is about to happen.
Are we doing a staring contest?
Yep.
If you have something to say, then out with it! That's so Estonian. Just worried how you'll earn your keep now? Look at his face! You talk as if the Scion's dissolution was more than mere pretense. There may be fewer calls to action, but we should be compensated as before. Why are you so concerned for me anyway? What do you mean? You're my friend! In any case, I do not want for options, even if some are worse than others. No sooner did Emmerich hear about our disbandment than he offered me a position as a guardsman in the Imperium district. As a former Azure Dragoon, I'm guaranteed to be popular, he said. Who does he take me for? Even without his meddling, I'm perfectly capable of finding employment. And have. Oh? What? What employment? Some days ago, a Hennish envoy arrived with word from Ritra. The worm requests my presence as soon as things have settled here. He didn't deign to mention why I'm needed, but it pertains to dragons, like as not. In Thavnir, like elsewhere, the phenomena caused by the final days abated when you defeated Meteon. Though it was too late for those who had already transformed, life is beginning to return to normal for the survivors. Of those who sought refuge in Sharlayan, most have already returned home. But many do not have a home to return to, nor loved ones. By an arrangement between Ritra and the Forum, such souls may remain in Sharlayan if they wish, to work and study. Ritra was always the satrap in truth. It's gratifying to see him become one in name as well, one who has the complete confidence of his people, if the envoy's tone was any indication. I often find myself speaking favorably of dragons of late. Because you like them, come on. Not so long ago, I would have assumed that his benevolence had ulterior motives, but it is clear he cares for his people, and they, in turn, revere him. To know such an ocean may flourish is comforting. Ritra's kin sought release from conflict. So weary were they of the suffering it wrought, they surrendered to oblivion. But Midgard-Zormr didn't give up. In hope he made the journey to distant Etheris with his clutch of eggs. And though his progeny went on to be embroiled in conflict with man, there were times when they transcended hatred to abide in harmony. That is their legacy, and their triumph. In my lens, I feel the weight of their struggle and the strength of their resolve, and it lends me strength. These things I might never have learned had I not joined you. Should you ever have need of me, I will come. At the very least, it might be an opportunity to earn coin. Are you sure you want to deal with Tataru? Word has it a false deity born in the Tower of Zod has survived, and occasionally appears to terrorize the locals. What? Those who vanquish the being and present proof in Radzatan will receive a handsome reward. Though handsome isn't the word I would use to describe such outlandish garb. But while I'm in Thavnir, perhaps I'll acquire a set to send to Emmerich in lieu of an answer to his job offer. Let him stand guard thus attired and be the talk of Imperium, if not all Kotas. Oh no! I'm so glad the danger is past. There was nothing I could do but pray from here, so I was relieved to the point of tears when everyone made it back safely. I imagine we'll have more free time now, so I was thinking I'd study up on healing magic, that I could make myself more useful in the future. My first stop will be the Astrologicum in Ishgard, to learn about Sharlayan astrology. I must follow Oker's lead and continue to hone my skills. We may have accomplished our goal and put it behind us, but my time with the Scions provided memories that will last me a lifetime. What bliss! To think I was blessed with the chance to experience such unbridled brotherly love! Oh, Einar. Oh, Einar. Do I need to tell you that she's into threesome? I'm not joking, by the way. But now that Oker has decided to set off without his dear brother, without the two of them together, I fear I might suffer withdrawal. I'm so glad I was able to be here at this moment. You know, I considered continuing to follow in Hori's footsteps, but I have realized it's time I found my own way in life. Otherwise, I will never be half the man my brother is. First things first. I'm going to head to Gridania to visit the Conjurers Guild and the Archers Guild. I'll do my very best to brush up on my skills before I see you again. Of course, it's Matoya's music. Oh, are we saying our farewells too? I hadn't at present planned on a journey of any great length. Not that I'm averse to a moment or two of quiet reminiscence. In fact, there was something I'd been meaning to ask you. Something that has been in my thoughts since the last flames of the final days subsided. What is it? During our travels, we have witnessed more than a lifetime's worth of oddities and spectacles. More than can be easily recalled or remembered. And nestled amongst those memories are certain essential facts. The history of Etheris and the ancients. Glimpses of the Ea, of their culture and philosophy. Rather than simply hoard such treasures in my mind, I wonder if I should not be disseminating them in formal records for wider consumption. When needed, I have penned reports and prepared briefings, but ever have I balked at the idea of binding the subject of my studies in a book or tablet. Truth is given shape in interpretation. When we seek to capture it with our words, it's invariably molded to fit a narrative, no matter how well-intentioned the rendering. An event is described as sad, a summation which fails to express the emotional complexity. Yet the word on the page is what endures, a pale shadow of reality. Throughout history, some have deliberately embellished the truth, but I believe many, if not most, deviations are the result of similar linguistic shortcomings, piling one upon the other until the end result is unrecognizable from its origin. Which is why I fear that writing an account in my own words would be akin to diluting fine wine with water. Yet even with the potential for corrupted meaning, I do of course realize the importance of keeping written records. Without them, my search for wisdom would be a painful affair indeed. But why say you on this matter? Should I take up the quill, reflect upon those experiences only we have shared, and seek to preserve them for posterity? Aye, let them be read and remembered. Nay, it's enough to hold them in your memories. Nah, write them down, Ishtola, write them down. Very well then. I shall endeavor to pen what I can of the Ea and the ancients, and of so many other wonders. But I am no scribe. It will be less a polish worked, and more a reordering of scattered notes. In any case, I feel much better for having sought your opinion. Left to our own devices, we tend to overthink such things. I will otherwise return to following where my curiosity leads. After all, a safe method of travel to the first yet eludes me, and our venture into the great expanse has prompted an entirely new set of questions. Should you stumble into the unknown, or struggle with some impenetrable mystery, know that I am at your beck and call. It never hurts to see things from a different perspective, and mine is rather different than most. Yeah. Lise came to visit the other day. She peppered me with questions about the lasting repercussions of the final days. I took the opportunity to explain our plans to disband, and she understood our reasoning immediately. Once a scion, always a scion it would seem. She was eager to relive old times and remember old friends. Bittersweet memories mayhap, but from the look on her face, the joys outweighed the sorrows. Far too much blood has been spilt, and far too many lives lost. Still, I am glad I was able to do something to repay those who showed me a path to the future. Not that our job is over, of course, far from it. There is much that remains to be done before true and lasting peace can be achieved. To that end, Ori and I mean to set off for Corvus. We expect that the tensions between the Garleans and the Corvosi will only flare more with the Empire's fall. I still remember the day we sparred together as though it were yesterday. Oh yes, I remember it too, Hori. To think how far we have all come since then. Even now, I have not abandoned my dream of besting you in single combat. Of a friendly nature, of course. Though I clearly do not hold a candle to the Warrior of Light at present, I shall continue to train diligently, that one day you might consider me an equal. I have a question to ask you, Graha. Will you marry me? Oh, Alia! Might you have a moment to talk? Yes. Yes, I have.
In all eternity.
Oh, you want to talk privately? Sure. Sure. With the science stepping away from the public eye, I have been left to consider what new endeavors I might pursue. And after speaking with Kryl, I have decided I'll be assisting her in rebuilding the students of Baldesion. Not only am I indebted to Master Galuf for giving me a new home, but had our order never existed, I would have never set foot within the Crystal Tower. How different my life might have been. I would never have met you, never become caretaker of the tower, never become a scion. You gave me the chance to do so much good, and I hope to continue to do so with the students. For an added benefit, new mysteries often find their way to our doorsteps. Mysteries that could prove ideal for fulfilling our promise to embark on a new adventure together, unlike any we have experienced before. Why are you being shy again? Yes!
Always shy, that's the secret.
And the ear wiggles like that. Whenever you have the time and inclination, my friend, I stand ready to accompany you onto the unknown. Do you recall in the realm of the Omicrons, when I asked if you thought I may someday be mentioned in your epic? While it's true that to earn a place at your side would be the stuff of dreams, in the end, nothing would give me greater joy than to stand with you in the here and now. Screenshot. I documented this, Graha, just so you know. It needn't be some grand endeavor. There needn't be a promise. Whenever adventure calls, I won't hesitate to invite you, and I hope that you will do the same for me. Without a second thought. I will hold you to that. As much as we have already seen, there's still much we haven't. Who knows, perhaps we will even encounter survivors of the Omicron somewhere out there. After all, given how they took to the stars, it isn't implausible that some found themselves far from home. And should we encounter a wayward traveler awaiting commands that will never come, I would bid them seek adventure with someone, and with that partner find new purpose, a new dream. For if crystals can hold fast to dreams, why not Omicrons? Wherever your plans may lead, do not hesitate to send word. And should a commission of interest come my way, you will be the first to know. Thank you, Graha. By the way, have you spoken with Fea Ul of late? Some days ago, they appeared to me in a dream, of the sleeping persuasion, that is. All is well in the first, they made me tell you. When I asked why not tell you themselves, they unleashed giant, ravenous beavers upon me. Have you perchance done something to incur their ire? Spoken your fill, have you? If so, I'm thinking to send everyone off. Leave the rising stones? Oh, yes. No! No! Never! Okay. With your permission, then. Your attention, please! At risk of spoiling the mood, the time of departure is upon us. In my capacity as your receptionist, I bid you all safe journeys. Till next we meet, be well! Everyone is leaving now! They're my family, come on!
suppose we're off to Garlemald then. Though we ought to speak with Lord Emmerich first. If he's received word of any recent developments, we need to know.
'Twould be prudent to purchase some warmer clothes at least. Mayhap we can pick up a few souvenirs for Euless and the others while we're at it.
Where will you all be heading next?
Dravania. There is a book I've been meaning to borrow from the Great Google Library. And I can think of at least one person who would be most displeased should I fail to visit before leaving.
Yeah, Mattia would murder you.
We've no particular destination in mind, but we do intend to stop in Sharlayan before we set off.
We had thought to ask after the Loporrits. I am curious as to how well those who chose to remain are adapting to their changed circumstances.
Might we accompany you then? Raha and I were planning to return to the Baldessian Annex.
Commissions have been piling up in our absence, and they must be dealt with ere we begin our work in earnest.
Estinian, you will return to Radz at Han, will you not?
Aye. For Vritra's benefit, though I've yet to hear the details. I may not stay long.
I see. Then it is here the Scions at last part ways, each to some far-flung corner of the realm.
Where am I going? Nobody asks me.
Everywhere.
Perhaps. But I believe one of our number, a rather important one at that, has yet to divulge her plans.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Quite right.
Indeed.
Fair point.
So, what's next for our humble adventurer?
If only I knew. What?
Oh, Ition.
Okay. So is this the end?
Yes, it is the end. This.
Yet stand tall, my friend. Our journey will never end. Oh. Oh, Elpis?
The constancy of this place never ceases to amaze me. An ocean of souls, shimmering and eternal. And yet, something stirs. Yes. Steeped in darkness, deep as starless night. The beast hungers.
I think this is the Pandemonium introduction thingy.
Okay.
Because, you know, at the end of expansions, they always show the raid introduction cinematic thingy.
Alas, I dare not investigate in earnest before the coming of my guiding star, as she foretold. We shall descend to the depths, you and I, to confront the dread beast Pandemonium.
I told you.
Oh, the sights we shall see. The sights we shall see.
The last screenshot of the expansion. Rest well, champion of Aetheris, for many and more adventures await you. If I go into Rising Stones now, well, Tataru is there, but there will be no one else, right? There is literally no one!
It's completely
Oh, you're back!
empty.
Did you forget something? Just wanted to see how I was faring, you say? Aw, that's so sweet! Rest assured, everything is fine. Right now, I'm working on a new product that's bound to fly off the shelves. It can get a bit lonely here, but like you, some familiar faces occasionally drop by. In anticipation of such visits, I make a point of keeping the place nice and clean. I am not happy about this. Where are my friends and family?
Everywhere else.